Good evening and salutations, my YNR fans. I gotta sit there and say that so far this year, this might have been the best episode that I've seen. Of course, I probably would have enjoyed it a little bit more if a certain someone named Tommy didn't actually spoil it for me yesterday in my stream. But with that being said, I generally did enjoy it. Okay? And first of all, that security guard, when he wakes up, he needs to sit there and find himself with a goddamn pink slip. Okay? Yes, I'm gonna sit there. Well, okay, I'm just gonna spoil it now. Victor does get shot. Okay? Victor does get shot. Victor did the same move that Ian did to that idiotic security guard. I mean, he faked like like he was in pain and stuff like that, and he got close to him and he took the gun and he used it on Ian, just like Ian took it from security guard. Now, eventually, Adam does get in there. Everyone has their say, and there's a point where Ian is like, you need to sit there and call Adam, or you need to call his siblings, and Nick was like, no, if you want to sit there and shoot me, you shoot me. It's one of the things I like about Nick. Nick is the type of person who will literally sit there and give you the shirt off his back. Um, he really is the golden child. He gets upset now. All of a sudden, now he's in love with Jordan, and he saw a future with them, and he's upset with Claire because Claire dismissed his love or whatever. Hell, Claire was not there reading. Claire was like, yo, listen, she ain't love you. She didn't even know the definition of love. She practically was just manipulating you at this point. The sad thing is that there's a part of Ian that knows that Claire was right, but he was still just, at this point, he was so, one second. He was so goddamn just fixated on revenge that he just ignored what she said. But like ultimately, he knew she was right. He knew she was right. Now he did offer to let Michael Baldwin go. Michael was like, "No, I'm not doing that." It was like Victor is, what I'm saying? Like we may not be blood, but Victor is like a father to me in every way that counts. Now I've been watching the show for about 3 years, give or take, or maybe 4 years. I've lost track. And so I don't know all the ins and outs of Victor and Michael's relationship. Um, it did kind of get me a little bit though, seeing how much love and loyalty he had for Victor. Hell, even Ian was like, "What do you do to inspire so much loyalty from these people?" And granted, Victor did sit there and treat Michael kind of like shit. Actually, he did treat him like shit. There's no kind of. There was a couple of times he was like, "Well, you wanna get back in my good graces," and I'm just like, I'm sorry, Victor, you act like you're God or something. And most people wouldn't have sat there and dealt with that. I'm pretty sure in probably one of my streams or videos, I've been like, Michael, you can pretty much just sit there and tell him to kick rocks without socks. Like you don't need him. But I didn't realize that it wasn't just the insane amount of money that he gives Michael. But I guess there's this underlining respect, this father and son sort of relationship. I don't know what his. Apparently, I guess his relationship with his own dad was trash, to put it lightly. But I don't know. When he said that, it kind of got me a little bit. Um, he was like, "I'm not going." And hell, even when Victor was like, listen, how about because here's the thing about Victor. Victor's like, all right, let's make a deal. I give you a lot of money. I give you a lot of money. I give you a lot of money. I'm like, I know Victor's more than just that, but it's like you can't just sit there and throw your money around and just expect to always solve your problems with your money. I mean, it's like Smith is saying that Batman's superpower is his money. You know, he kept saying that over and over again. I was like, I don't think he actually cares about the money. Hell, Ian didn't care about living at that point. He was like, you know what, listen, I'm not even about that. Now, when he got up and everything like that, when Victor got up, Ian pointed the gun at Nikki. And of course, Victor stood in the way and got shot for her and everything. Um, I'm surprised nobody actually rushed at him afterwards. But, they were all sitting there busy tending to Victor. But, eventually he shot Ian and, they called the ambulance and stuff like that. And so, yeah, it's going to be interesting moving forward and see how this whole thing is going to unfold. I don't think that Victor's going to die. I've said it multiple times. It's like, on my General Hospital, it's like, well, this is going to be a year that Maurice Bernard is going to peace out. Sonny's going to be gone. And, the thing is, if Sonny goes, he's going out in a blaze of glory. He's not going out, heart attack or whatever. And maybe on some level, I can see if they want to give Victor an exit story, but, like, it's the great Victor Newman. I knew who Victor was when I was just watching the ABC soaps, except for my children. Um, I knew who he was. Certain people they just stand out, like Erica Kane, Susan Lucci. I never watched All My Children, but I mean, come on now. You can ask anyone off the streets who is Susan Lucci. And that's the thing I it. And that's the same thing with Eric Braeden. He is a soap opera legendary icon. And I guess I just feel like, okay, him dying for his family, I can see that possibly being one, but like, I don't know. I feel like it will be like a week event, like a whole week event, like a big event for the great Eric Braeden to exit Young and Restless. Anyway, my thoughts on it is I love this episode. Um, I could have saw it a little bit earlier, but I had to watch it on YouTube, and it was. And normally I would just do it, even though I like the quality of watching it on my TV and HD and everything. But for this episode, I was like, nah, this is too good. I was like, this is too good. I gotta actually watch it the right way, the proper way, and pretty much, let's be honest, the way I should be watching it. Um, anyway, if you enjoyed it, let me know. Comment section. I'll be streaming tonight, 8 p.m. Eastern, 5 p.m. Pacific. Clearly, I'm going to be talking about this episode as well as General Hospital, Days of Our Lives, Bold and Beautiful. With that being said, I'm going to go. I'll see you in the next video. And hopefully live stream tonight.